Salom aziz o'quvchilar, demak mavzularni davom ettiramiz va 7-mavzu bu part 1dan emails mavzusi ekan. O'zi umuman email mavzusi bizni hayotimizga unchalik taalluqli emas, lekin chet elda ko'p ishlatishadi, ayniqsa ishda, o'qishda email orqali muloqot ko'proq bo'ladi. Bizda endi kamroq ishlatiladi, ko'proq balki endi davlat ishida ishlaydiganlar yoki biror bir ishda ishlaydiganlar bo'lishi mumkin. Lekin odatda boshqa holatlarda biz emaillardan juda ham kam foydalanamiz, lekin mana shunaqa savollar bor, shuning uchun bilib qo'ygan yaxshi, albatta javob berish uchun va savollarni birma-bir ko'rib chiqamiz. Birinchi savolimiz bu: do you write many letters? Well, not so many. I mean, I don't work for the government organization or private firm, and I run my own business, and I don't really have to communicate via emails or letters, and in general in our country email is not the main form of communication, so it's just better call someone or text message them instead of writing letters. How often do you write letters or emails? Aytdim. Okay, bu uchala savolga birdaniga javob berib qo'yibman o'zim bilmagan holatda. Keyingi savolimiz: do you prefer to write letters by hand or to use a computer? Now, I like writing letters by computer because it's very easy to edit them, and my handwriting is not really great, and so it's easy to send because you're not if you write it in a like in a paper with your hands, you have to take a photo and then upload it and then send it, so which is not really the norm when you write letters. So when you write letters, you write it on the computer so that the other person can easily understand it, and it's very easy to send it when you write it on the computer. And what is the difference between letters and emails? So letters, I think, the outdated form of communication now. Of course, before the invention of computers and technology and internet, letters were the most common form of communication, but it would take many days or sometimes months to reach another person that you want to communicate with. So emails are very fast, so you can just send a message within seconds. So it's very convenient. So letters, of course, they are more emotional, because when you write with your hands, and I think they're more valued, but I don't think that many people now use this form of communication. What do you usually write about? When do you send mail to others? Now, okay, I'll try to answer these questions. Well, when I write an email, well, as a teacher, I frequently register my students to Ielts exams, and sometimes they want to change the dates, and this is the time when I start sending emails. And mainly I write about could you please change the date from this date to another date? So this is like the most common letter that I write as a teacher. But otherwise, I said I don't send, I haven't sent any letters except the kind that I have mentioned. Now, so how do you usually write? Who do you usually write to? And it is hard to think of what to write. Well, no, not so difficult. I mean, writing letters is not really difficult because I teach writing letters, because it's part of the exam, a multi-level test exam, and in the first part you have to, you have to write a letter, and there are many types of letters, which I know a lot about, and I have seen many examples, and I have taught this subject to many people, so it's not really difficult for me to write a letter. What kind of letter or email do you think is the hardest to write? Well, one of the hardest ones is probably a resignation letter, when you resign from a company, because it's really difficult to leave the company. And another kind of letter is difficult to write, but it's complaint letter, I think, because it's difficult to complain about something because you don't want to hurt other people's feelings. So resignation and complaint letters, I think, the most difficult ones. Okay, demek mana shulardan iborat edi part 1 savollarimiz. Thank you for your attention. See you soon. Take care.